Hi, it's Bren from MindBodyCalm. I'm at the beach this morning just reflecting on another mindfulness experience, this time about courage, confidence and calm. So there's 3 C words that I use regularly in a lot of the lead-ins to mindfulness moments, and one of the big things about courage is that it's almost a precursor for pretty much any other value. So without courage, you're not fully able to explore other things like creativity, because you haven't got the courage to be creative. Without courage, you're not able to fully explore relationships or love, because you haven't got the courage to actually pursue it. So courage is a precursor for a lot of things. And if we can't cultivate and nurture our own courage, it means we simply miss out on so many things. Or they're not open to us, or the opportunity might arise, but we completely miss it because we don't have the courage to actually take that opportunity. I hope the sound's all right down here. So how do we nurture and encourage more courage in our daily life? The first thing is to be open to courage and to acknowledge courage. And a great thing I read about it was to see courage as a stray dog. Like a stray dog, if you offer a stray dog food and a pat on the head and acknowledge it and be kind to it, it'll come back, okay? So the idea is, the same thing works with courage. So it's about saying, I'm going to welcome my courage, I'm going to acknowledge it, I'm noticing it when I have to be courageous, and I'm going to let that build and grow within me. So for example, a recent thing I showed courage with was going to the dentist. Okay, it was something I'd put off for probably a year. I delayed, and I had everything was ready to go. I just had to make the final appointment and confirm the date, and I let that ride itself. After getting the sort of initial consults, making the final date for the tooth extraction and the work to be done, I've delayed that, and I've only just recently sort of made it and completed it. So again, there was a time there, and during that time I haven't shown courage. The lack of courage in its place, I experienced anxiety, fear, uncertainty, self-doubt, cowardice. I don't want to keep going. Those feelings and values come in its place. So instead of welcoming and nurturing courage and stepping into courage, I basically retreated and allowed it to be flooded with self-doubt and all those undesirable, unhelpful values. So that's the first thing about courage. The other thing about courage is it simply feels good. It's confronting fear and uncertainty and just that not knowing, but it's confronting it with a sense of bravery and a sense of knowing everything's going to be all right. And the other side of that is, what is the worst that could possibly happen anyway? So in my instance with going to the dentist, the worst that could possibly happen is that I feel pain in my tooth and I have to raise my hand and say, can I have a bit more anaesthetic please? And the dentist will go, okay, and I'll get another injection and then I'll be fine. So that's the worst that can happen. Or maybe I faint on the floor, but it's not like the worst that can happen is the house burns down and I end up sort of injured. So that's what I wanted to, the second thing with courage is confronting courage as from the other side, that it's fear and it's uncertainty, and welcoming that and knowing that's what makes things exciting. So now just the final thing with courage is the idea of risk and reward. If you're not taking any risks, if you're not stepping out, if you're not confronting things fearlessly, there's no reward. You're just on a holding pattern, set on a default life, and you're just maintaining the status quo. So nothing new comes into your life. and there's no dramatic insights or no growth or no breakthroughs. So however frustrated and overwhelmed you feel, without courage you will remain frustrated and overwhelmed and agitated because you're not allowing yourself to break through and go forward. Okay, my name's Bren Murphy. My website is MindBodyCalm. I'll show you that some other time. I operate mindfulness walks at beautiful locations in Newcastle, and the one I'm promoting now is my Friday Arvo wellness walk at Nobby's Beach from 5:30 till 6:45 p.m. It's a less serious, less intense, sometimes I even use the word grim. People can approach mindfulness from that perspective. So this time we're just approaching it, it's a lighthearted, fun exploration. It's Friday afternoon, come on, let's let go for the week. Hope to see you there. Thanks a lot.